Hello boys and girls, hello and welcome. It's iChaotic. We're going to look at the Shrine of Secrets from June the 12th up until June the 19th. Anything you buy in the Shrine of Secrets has the chance to be unlocked in any of your killers or any of your survivors, depending on which side of the coin you buy. So if you buy one for the killer, it'll get a chance to show up in any of your killer blood webs, and the same for surviving, and show up in any of your survivor blood webs. So it's worth picking up any perks you don't have. So let's have a look what we got this week. First up, it is a Kate Denson perk. It's called Dance With Me. It will cost you 2,000 shards. When performing a fast vault or leaving a locker in a sprint, you leave no scratch marks for 3 seconds. Dance With Me has a cooldown of 60 seconds. The only difference between tier 1 and tier 3 is the cooldown. It will go down to 40 seconds at tier 3. That's the only difference. So if you pair Dance With Me with Lithe, you can fast vault over windows and pallets, and you won't leave any scratch marks for 3 seconds. So it's quite a nice little perk. That will cost you 2,000 shards. And your first killer perk of the week, it is a Legion perk called Mad Grit. It'll cost you a little bit more, 2,700 shards. While carrying a survivor, you suffer no cooldown for missed attacks, and successfully hitting another survivor will pause the carried survivor's wiggle timer for 2 seconds. If you get Mad Grit up to tier 3, it'll actually pause the wiggle timer for 4 seconds, so you can carry on going towards the hook and carry on hitting people. Your second killer perk of the week is called Remember Me. It is a nightmare perk, also known as Freddy. Costs you 2,000 shards. It's had a little bit of a, you could say, a nerf since the good old days. You become obsessed with one survivor. Each time you hit your obsession, you increase the opening time of the exit gates by 4 seconds, up to a maximum of 8 additional seconds. If you get Remember Me up to tier 3 now, the maximum you can do it up to add on is 16 seconds. But with the endgame collapse, I think they had to change it. It was 30 seconds, the old Remember Me. If you added on 30 seconds to the endgame collapse, you would never open the gates. So I've seen why they've had to do it. It's still quite a nice perk, because 16 seconds when that countdown is going down is quite a substantial amount of time. So yeah, that is Remember Me. It will cost you 2,000 shards. And last but not least for this week, let's wrap it up. We have Tenacity. Detective Tap perk. It'll cost you 2,000 shards. Your ferocious tenacity in dire situations allows you to crawl 30% faster, and you can recover at the same time. As you all know, when you've been down and the killer's left you, you can either move or you can heal. But now with Tenacity, you can do both. And if you get Tenacity up to tier 3, you crawl 50% faster, and you'll also be able to heal up. So if you're getting tired of being slugged, run Tenacity, and you might even get away from the killer and get your health ready to be picked up by another survivor. So let's have a quick recap. For killers, for killers we have Mad Grit and Remember Me. Out of the two, I would recommend Remember Me. Mad Grit, bit of a niche perk in my opinion, so I would go for Remember Me. Out of the killers, survivors, I would go for Dance With Me. Tenacity, again, bit of a niche perk. You never know if you're going to be slugged and left on the floor. It could work out if you are up against a slugging killer, but most often than not, the killers will hook you. So I would say for survivor side, go with Dance With Me, and for killer side, I would go with Remember Me. Not a bad week, not an amazing week. I'd give a 6.5 out of 10 this week. It's not as good as it has been. But there we have the Shrine of Secrets from June the 12th up to June the 19th. I'll see you on the next video. If I don't see you before, I'll see you on next Wednesday's Shrine. I cover each Shrine every week, but I'll be doing lots of videos in the meantime. So not long, guys. We have the Ghost Faces coming out on the 18th, and I think we're going to have another patch. I'm not sure if we're going to even have the Freddy rework, so I'm going to be busy over the next week or so. And don't forget, on the 14th of June, we have a double blood point event. So get your double blood points in 2 days' time, and get all the nice perks you need. But this is iChaotic bidding you farewell. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. If you have enjoyed the video, please give me a like, and I'll see you on the next video very, very soon. Peace out, guys and girls.